Today was probably the last exercise we'll have with Watisham, but it was nice to go out on a big one today with our flank stations and, as ever, the Sea King, which has been an invaluable asset to us at Safehold. My role today was really just to be a casualty. I was part of a wet lift. There was two of us we call wet lifts, and I did a double strop, in which then I had one strop around the back of my knees and another one around my under my armpits. This is one of the preferred ways of lifting. I was winched up, put into the aircraft and belted in, and then they went round and picked up my colleague. Going up in the helicopter is a very strange sensation. It almost looks like the helicopter is coming down to you. It pays not to look too much at the wire, which is very small, but obviously well tested and proven throughout the lifetime of the Sea Kings. Today was more or less, it was a what we call a full roll call demonstration. We had a casualty boat, the Crofter, which is a local boat. The LOM actually runs that boat. We set up two white illumination flares to start the exercise, followed by orange smoke and red pinpoints at sea level with all the casualties. Obviously, when we do this, we have to notify the Coast Guards and all the relative people that we are doing this, or else members of the public tend to get very worried, and the desks at our local Coast Guard stations, they light up like Christmas trees. So it was just a full evacuation of a fishing boat with three boats and a helicopter. As far as the lifeboat, I've been doing it now 28 years. I started back in 1988. It's one of these things you live with and you grow up with, but you work your way up from the bottom and you move up from crew to helm, and then you get all the way to the top, which is, I've just got there, which is senior helm in the last 28 years. It's a big team. It's more like a family than an organisation. Everyone works very closely with each other. This stems back from my childhood with my grandfather, who was also to do with the water, and I remember going out with him one Christmas Eve, and the lifeboat was out, and we stood for hours watching the flares being going up. And in all fairness, it took me then, and so I just decided, right, that's something I'd like to do. You don't do it for personal gain, it's just something you can do because you can help. And not only that, it's a nice part of the community and nice to help people out.